is the guy that I didn't like to face the most. He's my number one guy. ありがとうございます。So those things became easier for me to figure out, who was calling.
江川卓のtakasare。
今まで対戦した投手っていうところを聞きたくて、データでいくと、まず苦手だった選手が広島の前田健太選手、横浜工藤選手、阪神の久保田選手、中日の岩瀬選手なんかは結構打率が低いんですけども、この辺で誰かエピソードに残ってるような人とか印象とかあれば教えてください。
So of course, I remember everybody. And Mike Ken, his slider was really, really good. Mike Ken's slider was just like a fastball that stopped, right in the middle. And right when I'm thinking, I'm gonna hit a home run. Yeah, so, Sanchin, Sanchin. So his slider was so good. And I did struggle against him, but I also hit, I would say maybe 5 or 6 home runs against Mike Ken. I would say maybe 5. And, Kudo Kantoku, he was very good as well. I struggled with backdoor breaking ball. Yeah, it was tough, and the fastball was really, really good, right? So I hit a home run of him, but he was also very tough. Now Kubota, Hanshin Tigers, this guy, his cut fastball was unbelievable, amazing, so heavy. Yeah. I was like, I cannot swing. Cut the ball. So, I only hit 1 home run against him, and then it was tough. So if I have to choose one guy, I think that Iwase is the guy that I didn't like to face the most. He was a left-handed pitcher, I didn't like him. もうスライダーすごい。
スライダーがあれでしょうね。
早かった。
多分真ん中に見えるんでしょうね。
そう。
それで振るとボールになるんですよね。
バックドア。そう、外からストライク。インコース、真ん中から to my right foot. So that was tough, very tough.
2種類あったんです
よ。逆にデータで良かったのが、中日山本昌選手、川上選手、あと巨人の高橋選手、桑田投手、あとヤクルトの石川選手あたりは結構得意としてたみたいなんですけど、この辺はどうですか？
Yes. Even though Yamamoto Masa, I was good against him. Man, he was tough, man. The back door and two-seamer, he was very tough, but no speed, so I was able to hit. Kawakami, I think that his cut fastball. The thing about Kawakami was that I already knew he was going to throw a cut fastball, and he never gave up. He knew also Rami-chan is looking for Kato. I still going to throw it to him, and I hit many times. Takahashi was the same. I hit him pretty good as well. I didn't have any fear against him. Now, the other one is Kuwata. Yeah, Kuwata was the same. The Kuwata always tried to get me with a two-seamer, and slow breaking ball. Yeah, so I hit a couple home runs against him. Try just to pull the ball on him. Try not to swing at the breaking ball. Ichikawa, inside Kato and in high ball, I was able to hit very well. Not the single, only here. I only focus in this one. So if I have to choose one guy, Kawakami Kenshin. He is my number one guy. ありがとうございます。You helped me to get 2,000 hits. ありがとうございます。
全体的に今のイメージ聞くと、僕ピッチャーですから、どっちかというとそんなスピードがなくて、配球でやる人は全部読めてたっていう感じになんか受け取れますよね。だから日本人のそのピッチャーの先ほどずっとお話してる配球の仕方っていうのをすごく勉強されたので、それは呼び込んで打つっていうのがなんか結論が出てるような気がします。
And the other thing that I want to point out that not only the pitcher, because what I need to know about the pitcher is what the kind of pitches he throws, but the catcher is very important. And Tanichige, he was one of those guys that he always tried to get me, out with the cut fastball, and I already knew his game, so that helped me a lot to hit against Chunichi Dragons, not only Kenshin, but also with Chunichi Dragon pitchers, all right? So the catcher was very important. to hit against the catcher. So same as the pitcher. The pitcher can have the kusei maybe on the glove or whatever, but also the catcher have kusei on calling. 例えばボールからストライク、インハイからローボール。The catchers have those kind of kusei. So I really studied the catchers a lot, so I really know, even Chinosuke Abe, I never played against Furuta, but also Tanichige and Hanshin Tigers. He was one of the best to me. It was kind of hard to figure out. Maybe that's why there is no pitcher here, the Hanshin Tiger pitcher.
僕はラミちゃんとやりたかったですよね。キャッチャーがサイン出して、あれ通り投げないってピッチャーがいるっていうこと。
そう。Utsumi used to do the same. Utsumi on the mound, he was the one giving the sign to the catcher. When the hitter was looking around, doing this, he was doing it to the, but once I figured out, I never took my eyes off him. I can see you. I can see what you're going to throw. So those things became easier for me to figure out, who was calling. No slider, only まっすぐ。
今、横浜が絶好調なんですけども、この好調の要因をどう見ているのかっていうのと、あと佐野選手、宮崎選手なんか今大活躍してるんですけど、どんな選手だったとか、その辺を。
DeNA Basters right now, they have the most strongest team, and maybe in the MPB, I would say. The reason why is because all these players already 5 years to 7 years, 8 year veteran. So they're not veterans, but they're not rookies. They're right in the middle. This is their peak, DeNA Basters peak. The other teams, they're veteran, so many veteran players, so many rookie players. There's nothing in the middle. Only DeNA Basters have these players. So great player, Sano. Sano is, for me, one of the best hitters in the game. But I'm a little chimpai about him, worried, because it looks like he's trying to hit home runs too much. He's taking the eyes off the ball. He needs to be fixed again. Okay. Miyazaki, one of the greatest hitters. He knows his game now. Most likely Miyazaki is going to win the batting title this year. He knows his game. He knows how to time himself. That being said, there is no other team that I can see that have the potential to win the Central League more than DeNA Basters. I know, when you look at the starting rotation, right? Amazing. I mean, they have 8 starting pitchers at the Ichigun level, right? 8 good idea. And then of course Imanaga and Onuki, those guys are really producing pretty good. And now with the help of also Bauer, I think that it makes the rotation complete. So I don't think that there is any team that has this type of rotation, in the Central League, right? So at least DeNA has a chance to win 4 games a week, 4 games. Maybe not so good, 3 games. It's still 500, right? So this rotation is really good. Relievers are also very good, So Gaikokujin pitcher, Ise is doing good, Yasu is doing good. So the most complete team this year.
あとはジャイアンツは今、中間行ったり来たりっていうところなんですけども、その現状をどう見ているのかっていうのと、あとは、キーポイントを教えてください。
The thing with the Giants, I think, is that now Hayato Sakamoto isn't the deal, right? So he's down. Basically, Gaikokujin hitters are not really producing, right? So that's a big problem there. Now. Harakanto will have to use some guys that are not really everyday players, so they're not going to produce as much. They did pretty good in the Koryusen the last week, but it's gonna be a little bit tough for the Tokyo Giants. They need those players back to be able to focus about winning. They may have to consider looking for another position player. Maybe Sutsugo come back and go to the Giants. Who knows? But they need that guy, right? Nakata is not, producing like last year, So only Okamoto is the main guy. So if you can pitch around Okamoto, that's it. Nobody's gonna do anything. But I think that the team have to get those players back. The pitchers starting rotation have to stay, consistent for the Tokyo Giants to be able to go up. Maybe consider second place or fight for the first place. Other than that, it's gonna be very hard.
今日ラミちゃんとお話しさせていただいて、すごく藤田監督っていう監督と私やらせていただいたんですけど、本当に選手と会話をする監督さんだったんですね。そういう感じとそっくりなので、いい監督さんだったし、いいバッターだったし、すごく楽しい、お話ができたなというふうに思っています。
No, I think it's, I feel good. I think we had a really, really good communication, good talk. I think the audience will be able to enjoy. Of course, Japanese baseball is something that I've been playing for many, many years. I'm learning as well. And you were a big part of this tradition, baseball, Japanese baseball. So for us to be able to have this conversation, I think is very positive and very good for the viewers. And thank you for thinking about saying that about Fujita Kantoku, right? That we kind of look the same a little bit. So it's a nice compliment. So thank you so much. ありがとうございました。
Thank you.
No,
Thank you very much.
thank you so much. ありがとうございました。はい。